Sarah.
And I'm Samantha.
And this is My Bud and Me in NYC.
Hello!
So this week, I think I found my favorite dessert. It's at a crepe place called Viva la Crepe. It's a build your own crepe, so you can put in like ham and cheese, something to make it more of a dinner crepe, or you have dessert crepes. We had a Nutella crepe with mixed berries.
Oh, it was so good.
Magic in your mouth.
Oh my gosh. We also tried the apple cinnamon one where I had like sauteed apples with cinnamon sugar on it, and it was so good as well. They're to die for.
We might have went back twice in 1 hour.
They're just that good.
Everyone wave! Let's go! I'm so excited.
Puts on a lot of fun free events in the summer that you can go to, and one of these events is called Broadway in the Park, where different casts from Broadway shows will come to Bryant Park and perform at 12:30 p.m. It's like a lunch break thing. It's just an hour and it's awesome. And there were 3 Broadway shows that came out and performed on this Thursday, and we got to go. We brought a picnic blanket, we packed a picnic. Sarah had some friends in town from her hometown, which is really special, and so the 4 of us just went to the park and had our picnic, and we saw all of these amazing Broadway performers, and it's so cool because they do these shows 8 times a week, and then suddenly they're there in the park in a t-shirt and sunglasses singing these big Broadway ballads, and it was so incredible. There's some really awesome talent out there on Broadway, y'all, and you should definitely be checking it out. And if you can't get yourself to Broadway, get yourself to Broadway in the Park because it's free and you get to see a lot of awesome talent. We were sweating. Sunny. Bring sunscreen. We didn't do that. Bring an umbrella. We didn't do that. Or some kind of tent. It's really hot. We went to school in Texas, and we have known southern Texas heat. Heat in the south is hot. However, New York City has a whole different kind of heat. Yeah. And I can safely say, born and raised in Texas, that I think New York heat is worse than Texas heat.
It's kind of claustrophobic.
Can't breathe. Trapped between all this concrete, and so it's kind of like just radiating and sitting. They have all those man-made steam holes coming up, so you have this like hot steam coming up in the city.
I burnt my butt.
She burnt her butt. place in Chelsea, New York City.
What? Shut the front door.
And it is called Chelsea Market.
Honestly, one of our favorite places because it has so many places to eat.
So many places to eat and so many places to go and look around.
What would you like? Chocolate? They have it. Tacos? They have it. Asian food? They have it. Everything.
They have Japanese-inspired Mexican food.
My favorite.
Where else can you find that? They have these places build your own noodles. They're literally making noodles in front of you. It's so cool. They have a donuttery where you can make your own donuts. Like pick your own flavors, pick your own toppings. Cool.
They have goat milk ice cream. Haven't tried it, but let me know if you guys do and let me know how it tastes.
Give us the update.
How many restaurants do you think it has in Chelsea Market?
Restaurants alone, 40, 45.
You heard it here first.
I don't know if that's accurate. You have to look up the number yourself. However, they got many, many options. So bring a big group of friends, and if you're all in New York and can't decide where to eat, go to Chelsea Market. There's an option for everyone, for the vegans, for the vegetarians, for the pescatarians, for the meat eaters, for anything you want. We chose the burgers.
What's new?
We love burgers, especially Sarah. She's cheeseburger, I'm hamburger.
Gosh, cheeseburger and hamburger.
But me, cheeseburger and hamburger. They also have this really cool place called ID, and it stands for Independent Designers, and it's all these different designers from around New York City that can come and sell their merchandise in this store. And it's like t-shirts and wall art and trinkets they make and keychains and makeup and nail polish, literally anything you can imagine that these independent designers and artists have created, and they all come to this one store to sell their work. So it's all kind of set up almost like a fair or a market, and you just walk through the little pathways and can go look at each person's booth and look at the jewelry and the clothes and everything. And it's really cool that New York has a place in Chelsea Market that you can go support those local artists. It's really, really special.
We also checked out a very special place, the 9/11 Memorial in New York City.
Yeah, it's the museum and memorial to commemorate the events that happened on September 11th in 2001, and it was a really, really impactful place to go see. So we took a few videos while we were in there because it was super powerful, but if that's sensitive material for anyone who's watching, like, feel free to skip ahead. But it was really, really powerful, and it was so cool to see how they've memorialized this and the victims that had their lives taken in this event, and most specifically all those first responders who gave their lives to go help others. It was so powerful. And something that also was really cool with leaving the museum is there's also so much hope, and so much hope for the future, and that out of the nearly 3,000 that lost their lives on that day, there were over 15,000 that escaped and got to safety and that are still here today to share their stories. And that's super impactful that we get to have that message of hope and hear from those survivors, and just how to build a stronger community and support those who had lost loved ones.
Something that the 9/11 Memorial did super well was individualize all those that lost their lives at the event of 9/11.
On the morning of the events, before all of it happened, something that every New Yorker remembers is the color of the sky. And apparently it was a beautiful blue sky, and everyone was talking about what a gorgeous day it was, what a perfect day. It was just beautiful, and everyone remembers the color of the sky. It was this unmatchable blue color.
As a result, a local artist made this huge mural that had different tiles that symbolized each victim of 9/11, and all of them were painted blue, but a different shade. So he made
almost
3,000 shades of blue.
Really memorialized each individual person, and that they all were an individual. They all had lives, they all had people that they touched, they all had things that they did in their lives, and beautiful, wonderful things that they accomplished. So it was really, really cool to see how they individualized. There was also a memoriam in another section of the museum that had a picture of each individual person, and you could go to these kiosks and look up their story and what their relatives had to say about them in their eulogies, and it was really cool to just get to learn so much individualized, specific information about each person that was a part of 9/11.
This is something everyone should see in their lifetime. It was a life-changing experience.
Yeah, it was so powerful.
Yeah. How do you feel today?
Excited.
Thanks so much for watching, and we hope you'll tune in next week for
Sights, service, and sweet treats in NYC.
Thanks so much.
Bye, guys.